Hello guys, how are you? So I think we're supposed to be connected with the microphone here, right? So I hope you can hear me fine. You know, I'm not sure where I'm going today actually. Where am I going? I don't know. Where do you guys think I should go? Well, I have a rough idea of where I want to go. You know, let's walk the bridge. What do you think? Is that something you might like? Yeah? Is it something you might like, guys? The bridge that connect. Ooh, I could go to South Queensferry. Yeah. I don't think I've been there for a while. Or even North Queensferry, which is beautiful. I've been there in both of them. But surely it has been a long time since the last time I was there. It has been a long time. Oh look, there are 4 cows that were sleeping. But they were nice because they were like sorry guys, there's something I want to put the AC on, but no, I'm just gonna use the windows. It's slightly hot, you know. 4:21. Today is the 30th of July. The last video I posted was let me think. The last video I posted sorry guys, the last video I posted was I should probably edit this video like with an automatic cut without pauses. What do you guys think? Because otherwise, no, it's because with the up and down of the windows here. Yeah, actually I'm feeling hot. I'm feeling hot. 1 second, guys. Yeah. Yeah. So what I want to tell you, my guys, is that yeah. So basically, it's a beautiful day. I've been home. I thought I had a lesson, but then I found out that, I don't think I had a lesson at the end. I couldn't see because I have a list of lessons, and the lesson was there on this list, but at the same time, basically, on my emails I couldn't find it. I not find an email, I couldn't find the link, so I'm pretty sure that there was no lesson today. At least it's gonna be probably tomorrow in the next days, but not today. So today I'm going for an adventure, and I think I've not been for an adventure for a long time. The last time I've been was that little walk in Burnt Island, and yeah, I've been recluding myself like a monk for a long period of time, you know, telling myself that I had to focus and, you know, think about the uni and stuff. But, you know, lately, you know, placements are very stressful, a lot more than work. So yeah, people are like watching you constantly. You are being evaluated at all times, and sometimes after basically yeah, like what happened to me last shift, basically. At some point, the colleague on top of me kind of was a little bit bossy. Nothing bad, like she just wanted me to do something, but the way she said it was a wee bit over the line, I think. And I was writing like a report, and like I had to stop it. So I literally left the report, let's call it the report, at the S bar, like halfway. I had to stop it because she wanted me to do something else, which is fine. But at the same time, as I said, the way she said it was a little bit bossy, right? But I mean, it's fine. If you want to deliver, if you want to teach me something, and there is a little bit of pressure of time and stuff, maybe I can do mistakes. So maybe she was right, that thing could be delayed. It could have been after, because I think, from my experience, I think the S bar was important, and it's one of the first things you have to do. I don't want to go into the specifics, but yeah, like when you admit a patient, you have to write an S bar. That's what I thought. So I was writing it. She stopped me, and then, no, the funny thing, and it's fine. I don't want to cry every time something happened to me, or every time someone is gonna be a little bit bossy with me. That's fine, right? It's completely fine. I mean, it's normal. It's like society. It's like human nature. Fine. I'm not here to cry, or I wasn't crying there, or no. But at some point, somebody else come to me and said, "Sam, you're fine." You said, "Yes, why?" "Oh, you seem a little bit low." And oh my God, it's hot. And I thought, and then the person that had been bossy a little bit with me previously, she came to me and said, "Oh, Sam, are you fine? You look a little bit." I don't remember what adjective she said, but anyway, I mean, I'm pretty sure the two of them that have been talking to each other. But I'm thinking, I mean, why, instead of asking me how am I, which is weird. Oh, it's very weird, because like I was actually feeling fine. I might have been hurt for the bossy side of because previously I had been treated a little bit, let's say, badly. But as I said, it's normal. It's a job. It can happen. It was nothing, as I said, of nothing over, okay, it was just delivered a little bit in a, how can I say, like imposing way, like stop what you're doing, and you have to do this, you have to listen to me, stuff like that, okay? Which is fine, as I said, a little bit rude, a little bit too bossy, but it's fine, acceptable. And so I'm thinking, why, instead of going for that way, I mean, what is the need for you to ask me how am I? But plus, as I said, because for me it's normal. I mean, I might have looked maybe not in my happiest mode, right? But I mean, if you care how am I, why don't you lower down on your bossiness, isn't it? I mean, why should you ask me how am I if I'm doing fine? Why don't you treat me fine in the first place? Why do you care how am I? You get me? That asking actually makes you feel even worse, isn't it? A lot worse, actually, because I actually didn't notice I was normal. Probably, as I said, I wasn't in my happiest mode, probably, or I was just doing my job and concentrated, focused, and yeah, I'm hot here. It's too hot. So yeah, basically, and then when people ask you, oh, how are you? You don't look fine. It actually makes you feel a lot worse, because you start to think, oh my God, what is going on? I didn't realize I look so awful, so in a low mood or something. I was just doing my job. It's not that I was there in a corner thinking, ugh. No, I was just doing my job and concentrated, focused. I mean, what is this thing you're asking people? It's like when in the care home, the carers, the super young female carers tell to the old people, the old people that have been bossed about all day. This 18-year girl go to the old patient, the old resident, and says, smile. It looks like, what is this? What kind of smile should that patient do? It's like the horror movie smile, the actual horror movie, I mean, smiling and being happy is a natural thing. I mean, make people happy rather than asking them to smile, or asking them why they are not in their happiest mode. I mean, when you could be the actual cause of them not being in their best mode. If you really care, if you really want your colleagues to shine, make sure that you are treating them nicely, or at least not too bossy. But as I said, it's not that the girl was extremely bossy. Absolutely not. I've seen worse, of course. I've seen worse. But as I said, I'm sure she could have said, for example, or even the fact that I was writing on that care plan. I was writing, and she made me stop. I mean, this is a little bit bad, of course. This is a little bit. Yes, it is a little bit bossy. It's like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, to conclude what I was, later on. I don't know. You get me? But anyway, as I said, I wasn't like particularly, oh, I'm depressed. Oh, I just said, okay, I'm gonna do whatever you want me to do. That's it. And after that, I had this guy coming to me and asking, oh, Sam, are you okay? Blah, blah, blah. As I said, why? I mean, I think this works for everybody. I mean, if you tell a person that person is looking bad, or, and then you see the person just concentrating doing their job, just make that person smile, or just make sure that person, just contribute to that person happiness. Is if you are concerned about that person not being in their best mood or mode, okay? You get me? Do something about it instead of making them feel awkward about how they present themselves. Isn't it? Am I right? That's what I would do. I don't know why people. I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry for the guy that came to ask me, but the other girl. I mean, I don't know. As I said, I didn't think I was looking particularly bad, but of course, if at any point you decide to go bossy on me, well, you have to know that all the laughing, you're all the laughing and smiling and stuff and wonderful vibes and moods. Of course, you are compromising them. But as I said, we're not there. We are not there to have our best lives. We're there to work and help the patients and stuff. I mean, I'm the first person, of course. That's why I always talk about these things. That want to be happy at work and everywhere, But I mean, if you then go super bossy on a person, on your colleague, you have to accept that maybe that person it's not gonna be then as playful and happy and full of jokes as it was in the morning, you know. And but as I said, she might have been, you know, super right in deciding to go in bossy mode, you know. She might have thought, you know, that what I was doing wasn't right, and I had to do other kind of paperwork, and most likely she was right. That's the thing, most likely she was right. It's just that I remember from other placement that yes, that when a patient comes, you have to do the S-bar. Among the other paperwork, you have to do the S-bar. That's what I thought, among the first things. But as I said, surely she knows better than me how things are done in, you know, in that area of work, right? Surely. The thing is, no, but as I said, I wouldn't be here complaining about what I'm complaining of. What kind of hurt me a lot more than this was people asking me why, you know, you look like that. That's you know, because I wasn't aware of looking in any different ways. The thing is, it's maybe because they, you know, sometimes they might have seen me that I can be very happy, you know, and maybe the fact when I'm not, they are concerned, you know, because they know that I tend to be happy and playful. If I'm not, maybe there's something wrong. But at the same time, as I said, I can understand the guy asking me because he wasn't the reason. But as I said, I wasn't even aware. So that's the thing. It's like adding, you know, you go on bossy mode with me, and then you make me feel bad for the way I present myself, for because I'm not super happy. But it's just, I don't know, it's like double punishment, you know? Double punishment is like, yeah. I don't know if you know what I mean. Now, the sun is ended now. The sun is not up there anymore. And, oh, there is a little bit of queue as well. Nice. Oh my God, it's so hot. It's like, it's funny when a girl says, "I'm hot," meaning it's hot and I'm feeling hot, isn't it? And sometimes you, at work, for example, I heard that, you know, and sometimes you say, "Oh, you are hot." Now you can't say that because, I mean, unless you are in that, you know, happy, playful mode. But then you could also be misunderstood, you know, if you tell a girl that. I mean, of course it would be a joke, but, you know, it could be also true. Anyway, yeah. So what I want to tell you guys is that, yeah, I don't know why they said it. I wonder if there's some I don't know. Oh, and also it has to be said that things are changing, like, because I had, yeah, I think maybe that's the thing. I'm pretty scared about this, basically, about the fact that yeah, maybe people are complaining. I don't know. That's my nightmare. But yeah, I mean, complaining about, I mean, me not possibly not attending their expectations. It is possible, right? That is the case. It is possible, of course. And yeah, it's a little bit awful, honestly, like thinking that the people might think of yourself that you're not gonna be able to handle the task. That is awful. That is awful. I think I could handle it. Of course, at the beginning, I'm gonna, how can I say, miss something. I'm gonna possibly, I don't know, some kind of task, at the beginning, I could possibly miss some, or I am still gonna need, some little input, some little help, but I mean, look at the people who are nurses. They are not Einsteins. They are not Einsteins. I mean, they're not the worst people. They're not, but they're not definitely Einsteins. They're normal people. They're common people. I don't think to be any less of them, honestly. The only disadvantage I might have is that sometimes I could ask somebody to repeat what they said, just to be 100% sure that I get the message. That's the only disadvantage I have compared to the Scottish people. But I don't think there should be. I mean, it is an issue, but not an extreme issue. Because, as I said, of course, I am speaking in English. I am speaking English. I do speak English. I do understand and everything. But of course, no. I'm just looking at the whole picture, right? What people could complain about me, right? What kind of concern could they have about me? And I would say, yeah, that's the only thing. Sometimes, for example, for example, when I have to do the handover, right? Yeah, this is true. This is a little problem. Basically, right? At the end of the day, my colleagues somehow always have some piece of information that I have missed. That's the thing. But I'm saying, maybe with the time I should be able to, to have the whole puzzle. Then there is another thing, that because I'm doing also the carer job as well. Personal care, attending patients, answering buzzers. Sometimes I just get lost in all that mix. You understand, guys? I think it's, yeah. But then, for example, just now I have access to some information in the computer, Handover and other websites. I can see, stuff that I couldn't see before, and which is very helpful to make me a good nurse, a good, to answer questions and stuff, to give information, and I've seen the handover on the computer for the first time on my profile for the first time the other day. So, as I say, I'm hopeful that soon I'm gonna start to edit the handover myself. But as I said, two nurses that allowed me to change the handover twice. Like the last shift I had, the nurse that was working with me, the one that she asked me how, after asking me why I was looking like that, she went to do the handover, to edit the handover in the other computer, because I was sitting at the desk. But she could have asked me, Sam, I'm gonna sit at your side and I'm gonna edit the handover so that you can see, you can interact with me, you can talk to each other. And then when it was time for the that's what scared me a little as well, that when it was the time of the handover, basically the girl just went and did it. And then I asked the other guy, I said, oh, shouldn't am I not supposed to do the handover? Because usually I do the handover. some often help. Like if I'm missing some information, then the other guy will step in. But I wanted to. I thought that because I'm going to Edinburgh direction, but it's 4:44 in the afternoon. I mean, why there should be a queue here, traffic? I don't understand. Anyway, yeah, I decided, guys, to show you the bridge, and it's not even sunny. But anyway, in Scotland, it's normal not to be sunny, right? I mean, actually, there is actually a lot of sunny days, to be honest. Truth to be told, there are sunny days. Even this morning was very sunny. Even when I left home, it was sunny. It's too hot. It's not that it's hot outside. I wouldn't call it hot. It's like 20, 25. Oh my God. Can it be? 25 degrees is too much. Oh, sorry. For people who don't speak Scottish, right? It can be means it can't be. Yeah, it's very easy. Yeah, and it's I don't think the system that is gonna put the subtitles. I don't want to call its name, because otherwise my phone will be jump. Sorry, what I want to say is if I say the name of that system that starts with G, then my phone will activate. Okay, me calling that name will set that thing off. I never understood why setting something off means setting it on. Am I right? Is that right? Like when the alarm sets off, or you're setting off the alarm, it's like you're activating it. I need to check on that, but I think this is how it is. Am I right? This should be how it is. And yeah, I'm finding very helpful this thing of basically, finding words and phrases that I'm not sure of, and then going and check them and ask ChatGPT, which is amazing. God bless AI and its creators. Let them prosper. Let them get richer and richer. I love them. To me, the idea of talking with this app, with this artificial intelligence or artificial identity, right? And that can tell me exactly if my phrase is correct, and then make it more suitable, like polishing my phrase, my sentence. For me, this is amazing. It's crazy, isn't it? I could walk in Edinburgh. I could go for a walk in Edinburgh. What do you think, guys, since I'm here? But I want to go. Oh no, it's yellow. I'm just gonna wait. Sorry, guys. Sorry, person behind me. I'm not in any rush, so I'm just gonna wait. And I need to find the car park for the bridge. This is another place where I want to go. And what I want to say, guys, is this: that basically, usually I don't go out. I just want to stay home and stuff. But today I thought, come on. Tomorrow I'm off, and and the fact that now I invested so much time and resource, like energy in this university and stuff, that I'm thinking, come on, give yourself a little bit of rest. You just go for a walk, and who cares? What do you want to do? Do you want to prepare food for the next day? What do you want to do? What do you want to wash the clothes for the next day? Yes, you're gonna do that tomorrow. Today, go for a walk, and yeah, what I'm saying. because yeah, and then there's been like some little, I don't want to even talk about it with my family, just a little negative gossip and stuff, and some members of my family that yeah, I'm not even, I don't want like to roast anyone, but yeah, like, yeah, probably there was that one as well. In that day when people asked me how was I looking, a little bit like that, yeah, maybe there was that one as well, because you open your phone and then you see that somebody that you love basically writes, oh, you are blah blah blah, you are that and that, just because just because of really 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 minuscule things, meaningless, almost meaningless things, and really, yeah, it's because I tell myself that, and I think this is it, basically. So I cannot go there, right? But I want to go to the car park. I know there is a car park somewhere. Now, where is the car park for me? Queensferry. It must be on this. I mean, the bridge was there, so the car park, I probably passed it then. I probably passed the car park. Or not. I don't know. Yeah, so I was saying that basically, so there is this English saying, right? And they're not English, they're Italians. And they have never trained themselves in becoming better people. So just like me, I have started, okay? So basically, I have started. I'm not arrived. I have not arrived anywhere, but I'm pretty sure I got better. I became a better person than what I was. Of course, it's a journey, but anyway. So basically, these people, they would just start to basically insult. And which is not nice, isn't it? I have no idea of where the car park is. Now I want to stop somewhere. Look at this church. Beautiful. Oh, there is a cyclist behind me. What if I park here and then go for a walk? What if I park here? But no, there is cameras, so I cannot park here, I'm sure. So I was saying, guys, basically, yeah, so basically they should learn the way I did, that if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it, which is my motto, right? Which is my belief, right? If you don't have nothing to say, don't say it. And that is why when I have the urge, or I think I might be tempted to say something which is not nice, if I'm talking to somebody on a social media platform, I would rather pause the conversation for a while, possibly even blocking the person, rather than actively engaging in a confrontation. And that is because, I know myself, and I know that I know what I can handle and what I cannot handle. Do you know what I mean? But yes, And that, I think that is not too bad of me, right? You know, knowing myself and being able to know yourself and say, you know, I know I cannot go, I cannot enter this lane, okay, because what's gonna happen is that they're gonna quarrel. And you know, I think it's pretty good on me not wanting to quarrel with people, right? But anyway, yes, so yes, I'm sure that the fact that sometimes, you know, a person kind of write me and says, for example, I'm gonna park my car here, should be okay. I think that there's a lot of cars. Oh fucking hell. Oh, sorry guys, I touched the curb. Okay guys, I think it's called curb, right? I mean, yeah, it's not nice to ask often when you're sure of, or almost sure of what you're talking about, but yeah, it's good. Double checking, so because you know what happens, sometimes I know words, I'm pretty sure of the way I'm phrasing the sentence, but then it's like, if I'm not 100% sure, I would rather not use that word or that sentence in that way, but then can make my speech poorer, okay? So the advantage of talking to myself in front of this camera is that basically I'm gonna be able to watch it again and then check on ChatGPT or whatever. Oh, I've started to use, I had a nice conversation with Gemini. Do not activate, please. And I liked it. And I'm quite happy because at the moment I'm actually paying for both. Reason why is because I was editing a video and using Google Veo 2, Veo 3, you know, that thing that you can find on Gemini, basically where you can actually create videos, you know, AI videos, which are kind of nice. Sometimes they can come out wonderful, you know, so it's a good thing to do, to use that. But yeah, okay guys, and yeah, so I would say I'm arrived here in South Queensferry. I think this is South Queensferry, I'm pretty sure. And I wanted to park my car at the bridge, but I didn't find a bridge. Sorry, no, I did find a bridge, but I didn't find a car park because I have not looked for it. I parked there once. But anyway, probably what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just walk here in South Queensferry just now and then walk the bridge after or something like that. What do you think? Then there's somebody here coming out of the door and I don't want to let them see while I'm talking to the camera. Anyway, having said that guys, I hope you heard everything I said. I hope I was well microphoned. But anyway, anyway guys, apart from that, I'm gonna go away. Okay, bye bye.